In this video, I'm going to teach you how to save the date, the time, and the user who makes any modifications to an access form. Okay, so for example, let's say that somebody's going through some records in Access, they get to something, they change it. Let's say we make a change here. Now it's Darcy Smith, save record. We would like to be able to prove when that change was made and who did it. All right. So let me walk you through 3 steps of making this happen. Step 1, add the fields to the table. Step 2, prepare the fields to the form, but make them invisible. And step 3, create a macro that sets the value of the date, time, and current user at the time that the record is being updated. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go to step 1 and go to the design view of the table, where I'll add my fields. Date modified. I need to make that a date time data type. Next one, time modified. That'll be a date modified as well. Date time. And lastly, we'll do current user. Keep that as short text. Okay, so that's step 1. Save the table fields, close it out. Now on to step 2, where we're going to place those fields somewhere over here on the right. No one's going to know they're there. All you got to do is go to Design View, click a button called Add Existing Fields. We can drag them in to the form. There's a property that allows a field not to display. So Format, Date Modified field, we're going to say no. Okay, the other two I can do quicker. Select them both, Format, Visible, no. And any label associated with those will also not show as well. So let's preview that. See, they're not there, but they are. All right, that's step 2. Now step 3, bring it home with a macro. So this is going to only work if your macros are enabled. But starting off, select the form, go to the property sheet, have the form selected, click on the black square in the top left-hand corner, or hit the drop down and do form here. This is going to be an event. Which event will it be? It will be a specific one of before update, which basically means when users save the record. I'm going to come over here and click on the builder, invoke the macro builder. And here we go. Now the set value is a special type of action that you need to require show all actions for it to show up on the list. Set value. All right, let me get started here. The item is going to be the field reference of that table. So the name of it, I'm going to reference square bracket, date modified, pops up there. And the formula is just going to be date, open and close parentheses. That will give us the current date of the system. Okay, next one, set value. I'll do the time modified field here, and I'll use the time function. It returns the current system time. And last but not least, set value for the current user field. Now let's say you didn't know exactly and had the formulas memorized. You can go to the expression builder to the right. This is nice because it'll allow you to open up the formulas. Just click on the functions, built-in functions. The date and the times that I did earlier were found here. Gives you a list of all the date and times. What I'm looking for right now is the database one, and we have a current user, returns current user of the active database here. Double click. And all 3 of those functions, date, time, and current user, are volatile, so they don't have any parameters inside the parentheses there. Now test it out, save the macro. It's associated to the form saving. Save the form, which now has the embedded macro to the right. We see that. I'm going to open up the form. I'm going to navigate to a record number 12. Okay, Jordan Shear. Okay, let's adjust Jordan's address here. I'm going to put Jordan at 100 Main Street, Taos, New Mexico. Save record. Now what just happened behind the scenes is date, time, and user were modified or valued, but that's going to exist at the table level. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the contacts table and check it out here. You can see the current date, time, and the current user ready to go here. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was helpful.